In his most aggressive move against China, US President Joe Biden announced speeding up the timeline for Australia to get its own nuclear-powered submarine under the AUKUS Security Pact. US President Joe Biden, along with Australian Prime Minister Albanese, UK PM Rishi Sunak made this announcement. The 18-month-old nuclear partnership announced in 2021 enables Australia to access nuclear-powered submarines as a counterweight to China's military buildup in the Indo-Pacific region. Biden, however, stressed that the submarines are nuclear-powered, not nuclear-armed. China was quick to lambast the move, calling it a symbol of Cold War mentality.
In the last 18 months, the challenges we face have only grown. Russia's illegal invasion of Ukraine, China's growing assertiveness, the destabilizing behavior of Iran and North Korea, all threaten to create a world defined by danger, disorder, and division. But ultimately, the defense of our values depends, as it always has. Faced with this new reality, it is more important than ever that we strengthen the resilience of our own countries.
You and I fully understand, as does the Prime Minister of Great Britain, that we're talking about nuclear power, not nuclear weapons. It is critical that the world understand that, and we work with the IAEA. They sign off on what we're doing.
So President Joe Biden has took the most aggressive step and to counter China's military expansion in the Asia-Pacific region and formally unveiled plans with Britain and Australia to develop and deploy nuclear-powered attack submarine. However, Biden has clarified and stressed that the submarines are nuclear-powered, not nuclear-armed. Meanwhile, China has also reacted. China was quick to lambast the move, calling it a symbol of Cold War mentality. So, has also reacted on this move. And for more on this, I'm joined with my colleague Srinjoy. So Srinjoy, this is a very important deal, and I would like you to explain for our viewers and break up how important it is for the Asia-Pacific region, and specifically how US is now countering China's military moves.
Undoubtedly important. The first reason for this is, of course, the aggression of China. If China were not so aggressive, if China had chosen to join the democratic world after its economic successes, this would not have happened. But America feels threatened. The countries that are America's allies, notably Japan, South Korea, the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, and others, all feel threatened by China's rise and land grabbing, particularly in the areas like the East China Sea and the South China Sea. Now, all this has led to America particularly, and also Britain, planning to do something. First, there was something called AUKUS. Now, AUKUS is Britain, America, and Australia. And the idea is to manufacture nuclear submarines in Australia for the Australian Navy by transferring technology. Now, that is going to take some time. You transfer the technology, you build the submarines. That's about 7 years away while the deal is done. Now, what can you do in between? What can you do between 2023 and 2030? The easier thing, of course, is that Australia's submarines, conventional submarines, are getting old. So you can get Australia to buy American nuclear-powered submarines. These are the Virginia-class submarines. They are highly capable. They're used by the American Navy. And if the Australians have these submarines, they can be a deterrent as far as China is concerned. So that is really the idea. Till the submarines are made in Australia through the AUKUS deal by the British and the Americans and the Australians together, the Australia and the Australian Navy ought to have
Yes.
more submarines of capability. And these will be nuclear powered submarines already ready with the American Navy, transferred to the Australian Navy. In fact, the trading can also begin at the
जी
same time.
जी बिल्कुल, बेहद अहम ये डील है और इसका असर आने वाले दिनों में दिखेगा। बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सृंजॉय, फिलहाल आपका इस तमाम जानकारी के लिए।